of retulation. Okay, so let's see a video first, then I will I'll tell you about the concept. So pay attention.
Try this. 1. Try this. 1. Take a small slab of ice, a thin wire, 2 identical weights. 2. Put a slab of ice on a stand as shown. 3. Hand 2 equal weights to the ends of a metal wire and put the wire on the slab as shown. What do you observe? It is observed that the wire gradually penetrates the ice slab. After some time, the wire comes out of the lower surface of the ice slab. However, the ice slab does not break. The phenomenon in which the ice converts to liquid due to applied pressure and then reconverts to ice once the pressure is removed is called regelation. The melting point of ice becomes lower than 0 degrees Celsius due to pressure. This means that at 0 degrees Celsius, the ice gets converted into water. As soon as the pressure is removed, the melting point is restored to 0 degrees Celsius and water gets converted into ice again.
So boys, let's see one more video on retulation. Okay.
In summer seasons, you eat ice balls. How are these ice balls made? In summer seasons, you eat ice balls. How are these ice balls made? An ice slab is taken and grated. Very small ice particles are then packed together by applying pressure. It is then put on a stick. Edible colors are added over it. Don't you like to eat such ice balls? So while preparing these ice balls, the ice particles bind together due to pressure. How does this happen? Let us see an example here. Take an electric wire. Remove small wires from inside and fix one on it in the cap of a bottle full of water. Take a syringe, fill it with water and keep it in the fridge. Ice will be formed. Take out the ice from the syringe. Keep the small wire loop on the ice rod and keep the bottle hanging. Due to the weight of water bottle, the wire will cut through the ice. It will slowly keep going down and come out from the other side. But the ice rod will remain intact because the ice particles on top bind together, as pressure is released on the upper part when the wire goes down.
So dear students, I hope those two videos which you saw on retulation was quite clear, and in the latter video, the one which you just saw, you saw that lovely gola, what you call in English popsicle, mouth-watering golas, and I hope all of us, and I'm sure all of us are missing those golas or popsicles thanks because of this corona, fear of corona getting infected. Anyways, let's begin. Let's forget. Let's not talk about the popsicles or the golas now. Let's come to the concept of it as to how those golas or those popsicles are made. So, if two small ice cubes are pressed against each other, the pressure at the surfaces of contact between of the two ice cubes increases. So, when you are pressing two ice cubes together, what happens? The pressure at the surface of both the cubes gets increased. So what happens as a result of that? The melting point of the ice is lowered below 0 degree Celsius due to the applied pressure. So whenever pressure increases, the melting point will decrease or get lowered. Okay. As a result, this means at 0 degree, ice gets converted into water. Remember, ulta pulta. At 0 degree, water gets frozen into ice, and ulta, even ice gets converted into water. No, as we all know, the melting point and freezing point of every substance is the same. If I tell you the freezing point of water is 0 degree, why? Because water gets frozen into ice at 0 degree Celsius. Even the melting point also will be the same. At 0 degree only, ice also will get converted into water. Okay. So I hope this is clear. So okay. So when the pressure increases, the melting point decreases. So what happens then? As soon as the pressure is removed, okay, when you remove the pressure, the melting point is restored or comes back to 0 degree Celsius, and as a result of this, what happens? The water which has got melted will again now freeze to form ice again. As a result of that, both the ice, sticking the two ice cubes together, you can try it at home. Take two ice cubes from the refrigerator, and you may have done it before also, and if you press them hard together, you'll find after you release the pressure, you open your hand, open your fist, you see that the two ice cubes get joined to each other. Why? Because of regelation. So also the gola, we saw the small pieces of ice, and the gola wala pressed it in that glass, no, and you put pressure. What happened? All these golas, small particles of the ice, they all got stuck to each other, and that's how you got your gola, or what you call the popsicles. In English, we call golas as popsicles. Popsicles. The phenomenon in which ice gets converted into liquid due to the applied pressure, and then again gets reconverted to ice once the pressure is removed, is called regelation.